Welcome to Masterful Motivation. In this episode, we'll be inspired by the deep thoughts of the philosopher Emperor Marcus Aurelius. Don't forget to review the short biography of Aurelius' influential life in the video description. Let us begin our journey. A man's life is what his thoughts make of it. Confine yourself to the present. Every man's life lies within the present, for the past is spent and done with, and the future is uncertain. A man should be upright, not be kept upright. All our efforts must be directed towards an end, or we will act in vain. If it is not the right end, we will fail utterly. Death smiles at us all, but all a man can do is smile back. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Life is neither good or evil, but only a place for good and evil. No man can escape his destiny, the next inquiry being how he may best live the time that he has to live. Passions stem from frustrated desire. The more we value things outside our control, the less control we have. To refrain from imitation is the best revenge. You can commit injustice by doing nothing. An ignorant person is inclined to blame others for his own misfortune. To blame oneself is proof of progress, but a wise man never has to blame another or himself. Dig within. Within is a wellspring of good, and it is always ready to bubble up if you just dig. Everything we hear is an opinion, not a fact. Everything we see is a perspective, not the truth. In a little while, you will have forgotten everything. In a little while, everything will have forgotten you. Live not as though there were 1,000 years ahead of you. Fate is at your elbow. Make yourself good, while life and power are still yours. Now think of the things which good men into destroying man. They are hope, envy, hatred, fear, and contempt. Remember that very little is needed to make a happy life. The object in life is not to be on the side of the majority, but to escape finding oneself in the ranks of the insane. Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. A person's worth is measured by the worth of what he values. By a tranquil mind, I mean nothing else than a mind well ordered. Do every act of your life as it were your last. He who has a vehement desire for posthumous fame does not consider that every one of those who remember him will himself also die very soon. It is not death that a man should fear, but he should fear never beginning to live. Men exist for the sake of one another. Never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Our life is what our thoughts make it. The best answer to anger is silence. The wise man sees in the misfortune of others what he should avoid. Why should we feel anger at the world, as if the world would notice? Which quotes did you like the most? Share your opinion in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please do like the video and consider subscribing.